You may notice that I'm shaking and perspiring. This is not because I'm afraid of you. It's not because I'm afraid of President Toohey either. It's because I'm afraid of Mrs. Toohey. No, this is just the Parkinson's. It's good for some things. It really is. I make much better martinis now that I have Parkinson's. And it's a great excuse for a bad golf game. The truth is, my golf game is no worse than it ever was. But people used to point at me and say, "Would you look at that? He's trying to play golf." Now they point at me and say, "Would you look at that? He's trying to play golf." And it gets you good parking spaces. But on the whole, I really can't recommend it. And it's not good for public speaking, so bear with me. Try not to notice, and I will too. And we'll get through it. Chairman Timmis, President Toohey, friends all, and to my fellow members of the class of 2013, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to deny full-throatedly that I'm a prophet. I'm not a prophet, I'm not a saint, I'm a lawyer. And I may be an above-average lawyer, but I'm an ordinary man with an ordinary man's ordinary batting average against the ordinary challenges of life. And it's important to say that because it's all too easy to say somebody who's been involved in an extraordinary thing, and I've been fortunate to be involved with the Becket Fund, which is an extraordinary thing. There must be some breed apart, somebody to be admired, but never to be exceeded. And that's simply not the case. The Becket Fund has won 87% of its cases in the past 17 years, and that's extraordinary. How did an ordinary man come to start an extraordinary thing? And if I'm not a prophet, who am I? I'm the kid in the Gospels with 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Parents here will remember, and I suspect you'll recall if you look back, that there wasn't a household chore that your parents couldn't do a certain amount of time fairly well by themselves, or a little bit worse in twice as much time with you helping them. That is my experience as well. Before I had a good excuse for goofing off on Saturday afternoons, I used to, on my good days, grab little kids and go work on things around the house. You could always tell where they'd help me. That's where the fingerprints in the paint would start. And you could always tell when they went off on their own and had a better idea, because that's where the duct tape was. I firmly believe that's how God looks at the Becket Fund. Where the duct tape is where my ideas started. Where the fingerprints are is where his ideas and mine collided. And where the straight lines are is what he did, and I got to help. Did you ever wonder what it was like for the kid with the 5 loaves and 2 fishes when he went home that day? Did you ever wonder what the conversation was like as he walked in the door? I think it went something like this. "Hi, Mom, I'm home." "Oh, hi, dear. How was your lunch?" "Did you get enough to eat?" And whereupon the kid, if he was a normal little kid, said, "Boy, did I ever. Me and Rabbi Jesus, we fed 5,000 people." Of course, Rabbi Jesus did all the hard work, but he let me help, and I got it started. "That's nice, dear. Go tidy up your room." And the little kid about got it right. Rabbi Jesus did all the hard work, but he got the help. That's the thought I want to leave you with tonight. Don't be afraid this afternoon. Don't be afraid this morning. Don't be afraid of your ordinariness. Don't be afraid of who looks back at you in the mirror in the mornings. Don't be afraid of your shortcomings. Don't be daunted. by your mistakes, and don't fear your failures. The world and the church are in rough shape. They need all the help they can get. And God could do things like the Becket Fund if he wanted to all by himself, much better. Dr. Novak probably knows how this works theologically, but practically speaking, he doesn't seem to. He seems to work through people who want to help. Ask God to let you help. Ask God to let you help. Ask God to let you help. Thank you.